Hi guys, my name is Mena and welcome back. The 6th car of the Fate and the Furious storyline has arrived and it's a Dodge Challenger on steroids. It is a Dodge Demon. I paid 18 euros for it and I've seen people online paying about the same price. Maybe iOS a little bit more, as that is because Apple asks about 10% I think, on top of the prices for basically everything, so same goes for keys, gold coins and cash in game. Personally, I'm not really a fan of the Challenger in general, and besides it being a top 5 car, it's my second least favorite of the 6 cars, just ahead of the Bentley. But of course this is pure based on opinion, as I love the classic cars and I love the details on the other ones. Before we start, important is that you have to have finished Letty's event and buy her car to start this one, but you can also just have the car and drive around the car, but the downside is you can't do the event. Now onto the prices of the event itself. They aren't high. You can rack up some good amount of cash and gold, but you end up with just 40 silver keys, that's not even one pull. Like always, we have a couple of fusion parts and 2 stage 6 parts. I know it says 38 parts, but for the final race I only had 37, with the 2 stage 6 parts being Tizen Turbo, one that I won from a crate, one that I won from race 26. I put on every fusion part that I could put on, besides 2 that I just didn't have, one being the Epic intake and the other one being the Epic Turbo part. To show the tune and the setup that I used, I put the nitrous back to stage 5, so here is the tune that I used and the race itself. Time to beat the final race is 9.171, that is damn fast if you think about it. It's a very hard, but you can buy and strip Vipers to get the fusion parts. And I think the best stage 6 parts to get are the nitrous and transmission. Having one of these two and filled with fusion parts, you might beat Hobbs. As you can see, Hobbs is here talking about a war that is yet to come, and we are ready for it. I think this means we could see Dom's Plymouth GTX added to the game, which I would absolutely love. Don't think Dom's Ice Charger will be added to the game, as it isn't a normal car at all, with the ice ties and EMP system on it, but maybe I'm wrong, and we could see both of those cars, but who knows. Whatever it is, I'm definitely getting them. Overall, this car is kinda worth its money, more than the other ones, as it's a top car that can go 7.9 maxed out, and if you just started playing it or you're around tier 5, this car can make it a lot easier on you. But of course, it's not a must, and it's up to you what you want to do with it. The only tips that I can give is that you can buy and strip Vipers for fusion parts, and that you have to be patient with the crates, and maybe on the 7th day get a returning bonus, giving you a stage 6 part. A tip for the racing itself, use nitrous after 3rd or after 4th, that's not a big difference, some people prefer after 4th. Of course that depends on the stage 6 that you got. Here you can see my full Fate and the Furious garage, and I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments which cars you have and which one your favorite is. Small detail that I loved about the event is the ability to race some rare cars in the event. Like cars that you barely see because only the top 3 teams got them and they're not even used that much. Some of those rare cars being the 650S Liberty Walk, the white one, the 918 White Stacker Pack Edition, P1 GTR Hunt Edition, the FXK, the yellow one with purples are also a very unique car, and of course my favorite, the Shark Huracan Liberty Walk, just wow. Before closing off, in one of the races I went up against a tier 5 Audi R8 V10 Plus. Normally you would think this is a tier 4 car, but in this picture you can see it's a tier 5. I was only able to get a screenshot, I forgot to record it at that moment, but as you can see it has no stars. Does this mean that it will be a buyable one? It's still a bit too early to tell, but fingers crossed. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you still are watching, you are amazing, keep it up. We just hit 900 subscribers, which is just unbelievable. Next up is a 1000. Leave a like if you enjoyed, don't forget to let me know which car you like the most and which ones you have yourself. My name is Mille, and see you around and keep racing.